Hi Beans, so this is my first official art box and I thought I'd give it a go, and it's called an Art Snacks Plus box for November. Now I'm going to apologise for the very shaky footage here at the start of the video. What happened was we got caught the day that I got this box. We had a code red fire danger day, so unfortunately I couldn't do much more than open the box, have a look at it, and put it back in my car in case we needed to evacuate. It's actually something that does happen here in Australia, and unfortunately that's exactly what happened. So what I'm actually unboxing here in the November Art Snacks box was the Liquitex Professional Soft Body Acrylic. I got mine in ultramarine blue, green shade. I also got a Princeton Velvet Touch Series 3950 synthetic brush, flat shader, a Faber-Castell Eco Pigment pen in blue, a Zebra metallic brush pen, and in the plus menu, because I decided to spoil myself and get the plus to see what this box was like, was the RGM Italian Plus Painting Knife, the Liquitex Professional Flow Aid Additive, and the Fabriano White Pad in 8x8. We also got these extra sour Crybaby bubblegum. I've had more sour things than that before. We also got it in this beautiful, and I love these, pencil cases. And it was so, I can see what's in my pencil case. You know, I can put things in there, and to me that was great. Like, I had storage to put stuff in. Anything that makes me happy is storage. We also got this beautiful pretzel type with a pencil with these little feathers on top of it, and I absolutely love that. So I will say it was one of the things I did look forward to and seeing. I have had some experience with the Fabriano paper pad before, and it wasn't a good one, and it was that it actually ripped under professional tape. So I wasn't really looking forward to the Fabriano paper, because I was like, I've used this paper before, I've not liked it, but I'll give it a go. I will also apologise because the first recording of this video, the recording failed, so we don't get to see the whale. I did, however, try and do a couple of different ones, and I thought I'd do a space sort of themed one with the blues, and maybe see if I could add the right tone in with the Faber-Castell Eco Pigment pen, and maybe take the ink from the back of the pen. And I noticed I didn't have enough tone. There wasn't any blacks or really dark colours that I could actually tone it down with, or and I was using that zebra marker just to add those details in, and it just still wasn't working. And I think in the end I pulled out my white Signo pen and my black Tombow pen just to see if I could just get some tone and some difference. And when I pulled that tape off, it ripped. And like, I used the washi tape because I thought, well, low adhesive tape, that will work. It didn't, and I ripped the paper, and I'm just sitting there going, I'm not happy with it. I'm really not happy with this picture. It looks like pizza. I will give it a go and do something different. So I did a sketch on that same day and came back to it the next day, and I thought, I'll draw this girl looking wispy with the clouds and see if that works. It didn't. I had the same problems, and I added the black and I added the white to see if I can get the tone in the paint. And I was actually using Liquitex paints, because I did have some Liquitex paints, and I thought I'll use the Liquitex paints. And I made the recipe right for the flow aid, and I realised what the problem was purely the paper. I could see every brush stroke, and I'm one of those people, I'm used to painting on very flat, like almost metallic canvases, metallic feeling canvases, because they are that smooth. And I think that's probably my failing more than the box, but I couldn't get that flat tone that I was looking for. And I couldn't build up the darks and the whites. So I decided in the end to just completely abandon the paper And at this point, when I've just started to rip the tape off my board, because you can see I actually moved to a board, I found out that again the paper had ripped, and this was meant to be under a low tack adhesive tape. And I will say I do de-tack my tape, so that's when you put the tape on your clothes and de-tack it that way, and it's still ripped. So I think maybe this paper would be better for using on, say, watercolors or gouache or maybe ink, but definitely not acrylic paint. And I think maybe with the Flow 8 it was just not the right type of paper for me. And I do say this for me. Now here you can see I completely abandoned it and I just went straight to my sketchbook. I found that I was able to more control the tone in my sketchbook. So as I said, I'm just not sure what it was with the paper. I think it's just a thing of, for me, and having that prior experience of the tape ripping on a really important project, and again having it happen on this. What I thought of the box in the end, it's still a great box. I'm still exploring some amazing things. And if there's one thing I didn't like in it, then that's just me. So I do think it's worth it. However, as I said, this is my first sort of art subscription box. So I will be thinking about getting it again, but maybe not at this stage. And I think that wraps it up for today. You can see the final image just up on screen. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.